Greetings to the viewers and listeners of Lecture 4 under the lecture series on the Vedic Big Bang. Based on the Veda mantras, the Lecture 4 deals with the phenomenon of morning twilight, the Sanskrit term for which is the Usha. For more information about this channel, please log on to the website www.vedicbigbang.com. The atmospheric optics phenomenon of twilight has been well studied by the modern atmospheric scientists. The Vedas have dealt with Usha, the morning twilight, as a phenomenon in atmospheric optics. However, the difference is that this early morning phenomenon of nature is delineated in the most captivating mantra poetry. The first of the four Vedas, the RigVeda, has devoted two hymns, suktas, 123rd and 124th of chapter 1, with a total of 26 mantras on the morning twilight, which is Usha. These mantras reveal a large number of physics observations on Usha and its properties in the realm of physics and philosophy. A full discussion on all the 26 mantras on Usha, the morning twilight, is under the subheading The Vedic Case of Usha, the Morning Twilight, a Physics Phenomenon, in the Chapter 5, Volume 1 of this author's book entitled The Vedic Big Bang, a New Cosmology Scenario Revealed in the Ancient Veda Mantras of India by Shiv R. To order the book, copy and paste the link on the Amazon website. For Volume 1, this is the website. For Volume 2, in black and white, this is the website. And for Volume 2, with full color interior, this is the website. Both volumes in ebook format are also available from the same website. The lecture 4 is limited to presenting the physics observations from one mantra only, the RigVeda mantra 8 of 123rd Sukta in chapter 1. I will recite just one line of the mantra. Sadrashiradya Sadrashiridu Shodirgham Sachante Varnasya Dham. Word transliteration and meaning is presented here, but I will not go into the details of this. However, taking care of the word conjugation, invoking the yogic meanings of the Vedic terms, and following the Vedic methodology for mantra translation, this author's composite mantra translation is: The Usha, with its immutable occurrence, is born daily in the vast home of Varun, which is atmospheric, water, air, ocean system, and moves swiftly, demonstrating its qualities in concatenation up to 30 yojans. One can make several physics observations from this mantra alone. The RigVeda mantra 1/123/8 reveals that the Usha, morning twilight, is an immutable daily morning phenomenon. Its cause is the Earth's atmosphere. It moves swiftly, illuminating in continuation, and it illuminates Earth's surface before sunrise in Usha period up to a distance of 30 Yojan. This mantra with clarity states that the twilight illuminates the Earth's surface before sunrise up to a distance of 30 Yojan. The conversion factor between the ancient unit of Yojan and kilometer being 13 kilometers to 1 Yojan, the Rishi's 30 Yojan in the mantra is 390 kilometers. The Usha's moving swath or the footprint on the ground is 390 kilometers east-west. A Rishi to state that the Usha moves swiftly indicates Rishi's cognizance for the spin of the earth. The earth with the circumference of about 40,066 kilometers completes one spin in 24 hours. This means a point on the equator moves in space at a linear speed of about 463 meters per second, which is higher than a supersonic speed. One does not expect an ancient Rishi to have made in situ measurements by traversing along with the fast-moving swath of Usha and come up with the swath width to be 390 kilometers. Such a feat is difficult to achieve even in this day and age. So the question remains, how did Rishi Dirghatama Putraha Kaakshivaan measure the dynamic swath of Usha moving westward with a speed of 463 meters per second is 390 kilometers. The fact that the Rishi of the mantra eons ago cited a hard number of 30 yojan, 390 kilometers, indicates that it is an outcome of a physics experiment. To perform this measurement, one needs a measuring system with high degree of technological sophistication even today. It is shown later in this lecture that this eons old number is highly accurate. Before discussing the accuracy of Rishi's number 390 kilometers, let us look into how the twilight phenomenon is created daily. Let us start with this spherical Earth. The blue Earth is surrounded with the concentric atmospheric layers named after their properties as troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. The lowermost layer, the troposphere, in contact with the Earth's surface is naturally loaded with dense air, aerosol, humidity, and cloud formations causing diffused sunlight, responsible for morning twilight just before the sunrise. So, for simplicity, let us drop all other layers and keep only the troposphere. All these diagrams are not to the scale. The well-defined separation between the troposphere and the stratosphere on an average is about 12 kilometers as shown here. AB is the width of the troposphere. This is an important number to note. The tropospheric layer produces the scattered or diffused sunlight that reaches the ground before the first ray of the sun. The light just before the sunrise is the morning twilight, the Usha of the Vedas. To understand this, let us look at the Earth-Sun geometry. The troposphere is shown as the narrow band surrounding the Earth. Tropospheric layer is visible on the bright side of the Earth. The RigVeda mantra 1/123/8 under consideration here is practically transformed into this diagram. The point C on the surface of the Earth where the sun's rays are tangent to the Earth is the sunrise point. Above the solar ray is bright side and below it is the twilight. Tropospheric scattering continues till the ray crosses the troposphere at the point A. Therefore, the height AB is the tropospheric height, and the arc distance BC according to the Vedic Rishi is 30 Yojan, which is 390 kilometers. As the Earth turns from west to east, the Usha's footprint moves from east to west at the speed of Earth's spin, which is very high. The question is, if the 390 kilometer arc BC is the footprint of Usha, according to the Vedic Rishi, what is the corresponding tropospheric height AB? This is analyzed in the next diagram. Now the final analysis. Arc BC is 30 yojan or 390 kilometers from the mantra. Earth radius is 6,380 kilometers. Angle BOC is BC over R. Side OA is R over cosine of the angle BOC, which is equal to 6,391.95 kilometers. Therefore, the tropospheric height is the difference between OA and OB, which is 11.95 kilometers. The accepted troposphere height today is 12 kilometers. This result is very close to the reality. In conclusion, how a Vedic Rishi arrived at the measure of the fast-moving footprint of the morning twilight, Usha, to be 30 yojan, which is 390 kilometers, yielding a highly accurate determination of the tropospheric height to be 11.95 kilometers, is an amazing mystery. Thank you.